Hello guys and welcome back to the Hamlet. Rags to Riches, it is part 7 in season 2. Maidstone, they were sitting 13th in the league when we played them. And yeah, this is the opportunity to bounce back after that horrible last game. I mean, I'm not over it. Sorry, boys, but I'm not over it yet. But yeah, we are not many days after the last game, so a bit of rotation here. Scott is coming in. Also, Evans, who is going to play on the ball-winning midfield role for a starter. That's a new one. Also, Allardyce is coming in. Dobbs was penalized after 39 minutes of play here. And Mills from the spot, well, finally 1-0 up after 6 shots and 3 on target. You know, it is what it is, but at least we are 1-0 up. And maybe the FM curse is gone here for us. Halftime came and I forgot to take a picture, of course. They had a disallowed goal that, let's just say it like this. It happened 3 minutes after our penalty, and I was about to spill my coffee because it looked like a goal. But yeah, 1-0 in the halftime, and we can move out of that with, some positivity, at least, being 1-0 up. Some really great movement here by Obi, and the strike by Dobbs here, half volley. It kind of reminds me of Ibrahimovic in his glory days. 2-0 up after 70 minutes. This must be a winner, right? Cooper on the free kick here. He is finding Mayunga at the far post. That hits it in. Pretty poor goalkeeping here, but nothing takes away from Mayunga's... it was a pretty narrow window, so you know what? I'll give it to Mayunga here. It was a pretty good goal. Now that is a result we can be proud of here. We only allowed 1 shot on target, and all the while we were taking 3 goals of our own and taking the 3 points with us home. Well, we are at home, so yeah. Well, there we go. Pretty solid result after that disappointment in the last episode. Yeah, sure. Now we can move on. Thankfully, no more curses here. Sloth, whatever their name is, they were sitting number 10 in the league when we played them. And yeah, they had lost the 2 last games, so... Away from home, I think we should win this one. I forgot to take a picture here of our starting 11, but it was strongest 11, so there we go. It was a pretty even game when we came to the halftime here. Only a few highlights too. We might be a little bit better than them, but let's not change anything for the second half. A narrow win or draw is probably honestly okay here, I guess. Yes, a 0-0. Not surprisingly, I guess. But we did had a much better second half. We were far the better team in the second half, that's for sure. But yeah, of course, disappointing to see 10 shots on target, none of them going in. Yeah, I think it's easy to see what the culprit of this season is. It's our composure, our finishing. Yeah, it definitely is that. Mills is not... Well, actually, Mills and Dobbs are doing fine. We just don't seem to find... The problem is many of our goals comes in the same kind of games, but when we are, there are just a lot of games where we are not finding the goals, and then there are some games where we are finding a lot of goals. It doesn't really sit well with me. But yeah, I actually think both Mills and Dobbs are pretty close to 30 goals at this stage. I can't complain too much about that, but they are just scoring a lot of goals in single games. So I actually forgot to mention this in the last episode, or maybe I didn't have it in the last episode. But the board decided to go ahead and get ourselves another youth squad, under 23s. I mean, many of these guys are from the under 19th or under 18th, actually. So I'm not sure how many players we're going to have down here because we don't really have the wage budget to have big youth squads. But I don't know, maybe in the future when we are sitting in the sky beds, we might consider going for, more youth academies. But we could also go in the other direction, like going for buying and selling players instead, and maybe upgrading, I would like to get our own stadium at some point instead of paying rent 75k for a stadium that we don't own. We might as well just probably spend the money that we will have at some stage in upcoming seasons. But I don't think it's going to be... It's probably still quite a few seasons away before we are building our own stadium. But if we do that, we're probably not going to, build into the youth academy. Because it's expensive too. Youth academies are definitely expensive. Back to the games here. We are playing Farnborough at home. At home. They were sitting 19th when we played them. And let's just say they're in poor form. It would be very dreadful if we couldn't manage to find a win here. Absolutely horrible, actually. Obi, Spencer, Adams, and Kukan as well is also getting into the first 11 here. Well, yeah, there was no lack of highlights and chances for us. 6 highlights within the first 15 minutes, actually. 2 of those were one-on-ones with our goalkeeper, and the other ones were 2 open headers for Mills. Just absolutely awful finishing, no end products. But we're playing quite well. I don't know how the XG is not doesn't know how this is big chances, because to me it looks like big chances. Yeah, I guess what the game shows us and what I guess the match engine is actually calculating is not exactly the same thing, because the XG doesn't match up with what I was seeing. Well, whatever. Let's move on. I can't really do anything here. At least I don't believe I can. And yeah, sure, you could blame me for not trying something, but well, we have seen already in this season, also last season, that if I start changing too much, especially inside the games, it seems to just go more horribly wrong than it probably would be without the changes. So let's just stick to the plan here. Actually, now when I think about it, I think I did do one change. I just don't remember what it was. Did I put dribbles on? Yeah, I actually think I did put dribbles off, actually. Not dribbles on, but they are not allowed to dribble here. I think I did that. Honestly, I can't remember. Yeah, and I was at a stage here where I was thinking, well, 1 point is better than nothing, I guess. So I didn't want to do the changes, at least not too many. So there we go. Let's move on into the second half. Thankfully, no need for 1 point here, I guess. Maybe. Because Dobbs, he was pushed in the penalty area. And Mills, from the spot, is putting us 1 up. Well, it didn't last long. 2 minutes later, Spencer Adams decided to push one of their guys in our box. Well, there we go. To even. Well, I decided to make one more change here and go a little bit more aggressive, because maybe one of our guys, creative guys, could find something from it. So I went more expressive, and it's probably not the best idea in the world, but I did it anyway, just to see how it went. After 78 minutes, I noticed that they were going back to a 5-back formation, and yeah, also going more narrow, so that told me they were probably happy with the 1-1 result. So I actually did make a third. I actually kind of made a mistake here, because I did make the third change in this game, which I am not allowed to do. Well, kind of not. But yeah, I went with more attacking mentality here. And I also brought in Cropper, who is probably a better crosser with the ball, because we will probably find more room. So yeah, I just thought that a draw would still be pretty woeful here. I mean, this was a team we should definitely beat. In their form, we should beat them. Not a single highlight came from that. I mean, well, there we go. 1-1. Another dull result. And again, it's not like we don't have chances. A bit smaller, I would say, a little less quality chances compared to the last game. But still, we should probably find an open goal instead of only getting one from the penalty spot. It's frustrating, to say the least, with having this much possession, decent chances, and not finding the goals. But what can I do? I mean, from all I can tell from the statistic, what I see in the games, it's all about the finishing. It's all about the end product. It's all about not being composed enough in front of goal. But yeah, definitely not a result we want to see against someone as weak as these guys. They are pretty much, I mean, not completely bottom of the league, but you know what? This is a result we were maybe expecting to see against the top 5 teams. Well, here we are against number 19 in the league. Actually 20 maybe, I think. Yeah, around that number, and a draw. At home, a draw. Terrible. Next up here is Kingstonian. They were sitting 17th in the league, having absolutely horrible form. And you know what I'm about to say here. On paper, we should definitely win this. But yeah, honestly, I kind of lost my faith in the team after those 2 very dull results. 1-1 and a 0-0. That was terrible results for us. So yeah, I was not going into this with, you know, I was a little bit pessimistic at this point. Let's just say that. I'm often pessimistic, but I was very pessimistic here. So yeah, it was tactically, I did in the last game put on dribble less, and we're gonna continue with that one. And also a new one here, because I was seeing a little bit too many balls over the top into nothing from our central defender. So I was telling them to play out from the back instead now. So kind of a couple of new changes here in the last couple of games. You know what? Let's see if it works. I guess it's you know, but I'm sticking to my, you know, not changing too much, because as you can see here, the familiarity is not going too far down. If I change like 4, 5, 6 things, yeah, they're not familiar. The familiarity, wow, that I hate that word. It's going way down if we do that, and I don't want to do that because it just feels like the players are just not capable of doing it. They are not good enough to. Yeah, let's just stick it to 1 or 2 changes at maximum every single game. But yeah, it's pretty much the same team. I think Cooper went in here, and otherwise basically same 10. It started okay, but then here in the 35 minutes, or after 35 minutes, we are getting behind after a corner. Well, not surprising. I think 7 out of 10 goals this season has pretty much been from corners. Actually, we can go in and check it out after this match. Yeah, I was saying it was going okay, but we did not have a single shot on target. So, it was a pretty even game, and it shouldn't really be an even game against these guys. I really lost faith after that goal that we would get anything from this game. But 4 minutes later, just 4 minutes later, yeah, Dobbs is bringing us back to even here. And a very lovely low cross. Very lovely. I mean, Rekord has been great all season. We can't blame anything on him. His delivery it's pretty damn good. Our wingbacks in total, it's night and day compared to last season, but we did play fullbacks last season, and there were wingers in there, so maybe they couldn't play as well last season. But definitely night and day with the wingbacks. Halftime, a draw so far, but, well, with how we are playing, that I guess that would be a good result, actually. Yeah, salty, but at least, I can't be anything but disappointed as well. The second part of this season was not exactly going after or according to plan. It kind of is. We are still up there. We're definitely still up there. But, the gameplay was just a little bit lacking. We were, yeah, it just didn't, it doesn't feel too good. Maybe it's the wrong formation. Maybe we should have gone with wingers. I don't know what it is, but it's like we can't get to, we don't seem to take our chances in front of goal, and it was getting to me. It was a much better second half here, and I still thought it would be a draw because it didn't. We were. I think for the most part, we seems to be the better team in the second half for some reason. And we did kind of kill the game with our possession-style football here, but it didn't look like anyone was going to score. But in the 92th minute, in overtime, well, who pops up here with a bit of tiki-taka first, and then Mills pops up at the edge of the box, and he brings us up 2-1. Honestly, I didn't expect this, but again, it's not inside the box, it's just on the edge. We are scoring so many goals from long shots and not inside the box, even when we do have a tactical choice, or our tactic is getting into the box and score goals. We can't seem to score them in the box. We score a lot of goals outside the box this season, at least the second part of the season, for some odd reason. So what is there to say here? We won the game, but it was a terrible first half, really good second half. I guess we should dribble less, and I guess we should try and control possession and just kill the games and have those 1 or 2 chances where we are scoring goals, because the rest of those 15 shots, 13 shots, or whatever you want to call them, and like 7 on target, they're not going to go in anyway. So we might as well just try and kill the game by having a lot of possession like we do, 60%. That's pretty normal for us. So I guess that's how we're going to do it. That's the new game plan, or maybe it was all along. Now we're just, kind of doubling down on it. Last of these, kind of easy games, we should probably call them easy games. This was probably the hardest one, even at home against Chippenham here. They were 15th when we played them, and it is the last match. I was thinking here that it was probably going to be a little bit tough compared to when I look back on the last couple of results. I was thinking, this is also going to be one of those games, isn't it? Even at home, I was thinking that. But yeah, all right, dribble less and try and control this game to death, and maybe take those 2 chances and get a 2-0. That would be great. 2-0 here. I would take 2-0. But I am also going to stick it on positive mentality because, that's one more change, but still only for 1 game. Just again, only 1 change in 1 game. I feel like going positive probably is the right choice for most games when we are favorites or slim favorites. I think that's the way to go, because why wouldn't I, when we're trying to control the ball anyway? We should be kind of positive in attitude or in mentality when we do that. So there we go. I really don't get this. We are at home against a much weaker opponent. We should be in control, but the highlights are showing that they are in control, and they get their highlights by being in control, and we are countering them. Well, our highlights, after 17 minutes at least, we are countering them. It makes no sense. I mean, what? It's the first time I've seen it the whole season, and I'm actually trying to control the game, and now it's going the opposite way. What's going on? What is going on with this match engine? I have no idea. Just what the F? What the F? So halftime, the last part of that first half, we did manage to get some more possession, but no shots on target. Worrying, to say the least, I would say. But I guess we're doing all right. It was kind of like I expected it. Well, not in terms of us not killing the game by having possession, because we didn't really have the possession much here. It was like more 50-50, to be honest. Not entirely, but it felt like that when we saw the highlights, and it's just an odd game so far in the first half. But also, I kind of, from reading out of the XG here, I felt like the game was, it didn't feel right. I saw too many highlights for them compared to the XG was telling me they should have. So I feel there is a disconnect between what you're seeing in the games and what is actually what the match engine is doing. I mean, there is a disconnect from the highlights to what is actually happening, because I saw way too many highlights here for them compared to the XG, that's for sure. But yeah, hopefully we can find a narrow win here in the second half. We know that we are better than the second half. We have seen that many times in this season so far, so let's get out there and see if we can grab the winner. Work ball into the box. Yeah, no, Davey is having none of that. Allardyce hitting the woodwork 10 seconds before this, actually. So, yeah, a pretty good goal, but I'm telling them not to do this, but you know what? We are just getting a lot of long shot goals. Many of the guys have, especially like someone like Davey here, don't shoot from range or don't shoot too often. That's what they have on. They still do it. They don't care about me. They're gonna do whatever they like. But yeah, complaining about a goal here, but you know, 1-0 up. And 1 minute later, Mills pops up with a rare one. And calling it a rare one, but in reality, he's actually been quite good. But of course, nowhere last season's total here. I don't think he's going to manage that. But still, 2-0 up here. It's, okay, well, there we go, 2-0. Really can't complain now. And also, no highlights for them yet in second half. Oh my. Now, this is a mistake by their goalkeeper. From a long throw, and I mean, that is pretty much the easiest goal of the season here for Scott. And another one here, pretty poor marking from one of their guys, and yeah, Friel is finding room. A bit random that it fell down for him here on the corner, but you know what? Poor marking, and Friel is going to execute. For once, again, 4-0. See, why are we scoring 4 goals in this half? It's inside second half we're scoring 4 goals. I would like to spread out these goals a little bit more on some of the other games that we are drawing and stuff. Please. But yeah, there we have it. 4-0. It's hard to complain when you look at it, but all I can say is, could we just get 1 or 2 of these goals over to one of the draws we had? Then it would look brilliant. Then it would look absolutely fantastic. But no, we are scoring 4 goals in one half here. It's ridiculous, but I can't complain about it too much. It's also, look, it's 54, 56, 64, and 69 within 15 minutes. Well, 16 minutes, but whatever. Well, 50. Oh, I can't do math. Oh man, I'm so terrible. Yeah, but you know, it's ridiculous. It really is. And we're back to the live camera here. Oh man, this is beautiful, man. Dorking, they slipped up in their last game. They slipped up against Methier. At home, they slipped up. And all of a sudden, our form it's a lie. This form is a lie because we are playing against like from 15th to 20th in the league. That's what we have played. And you know what? Not winning those games, that could be a big mistake because the next 3 games is going to be against Dorking, Billericay, and Havant. So how I thought this would go down is that I would just play, Havant, and then that's it. No. I thought about this for a while I was playing the other 5 games, and I think because it's gonna be some exciting games, and it's also it's pretty crucial. It's 3 very crucial kind of games or matches to how the season is gonna go. We could win the title here, and we can also lose it. We could even lose top 3 in these 3 games. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Havant here in the first game. We're gonna play that as a live game. Then I'm gonna do Billericay, like before or with the other matches, and I'm just gonna show you the goals. And then we're gonna come back for a second live game here against Dorking. So it's gonna be a pretty long episode, but I think it's gonna be a quite exciting one. So yeah, I believe the real testament to this season is starting right here. If we can manage to find 2 wins out of 3 here against these, big 3, then we are looking really good. If we are losing them, maybe just winning 1, drawing 1, then it's probably still top 3, because then Dorking or Ebbsfleet is looking quite good right now. They're actually coming back. I didn't really believe in them mid-season, but they are really coming back now. So we can't slip up too much against these 3 big teams. I think we're gonna go in with this in mind, or this tactic. Except from one thing, I want to go back to balanced. It seems like a good idea going in balanced instead of positive against one of the bigger teams. So we're gonna do that, and pretty much strongest 11. I could bring Cooper in, but Cooper hasn't really been great on late. I mean, Obi neither. I mean, the Shadow Striker role is not really working, is it? It's not. Yeah, we probably need to find something else next season. We probably need a new formation for next season as well. But for now, we're going to stick it with Obi in there. Actually, no, let's bring Cooper. I think Cooper, maybe. I think Obi have played the last 2 games, so let's bring Cooper in. And that's about it. Right, so this is going to be a juicy one. 5 versus 1. We are away from home. They are a bit inconsistent, but they did win the last 2. Our form, a little bit lying here, because, yeah, we have played some pretty weak teams, and this is a whole nother story. They have been inconsistent too throughout the season. They have had periods of time where they were really bad, and then they had times where they were really good. Let's hope that we are not catching them in an upgoing curve here, because that could mean that we are gonna get destroyed. So let's get into it. The dressing room. Ooh, no idea what to say here. Pump fist. We're the favorites. We must be the favorites, otherwise I wouldn't be saying it here. Heaven are 10th in the form table. Oh, while we are 3rd. Make it count today. Oh, there we go. 3 of them liked it. 1 got complacent, but who cares? It's Paddington. Paddington? Yeah. I don't know why, but his morale is going down for some reason. I don't know what's going on with him. But he's actually been okay. I'm okay with him as a goalkeeper. I would take him 1 more year if he doesn't want. And that goes for most of the guys. I would take them 1 more year on if they didn't want. And that's the problem. They want 1,000 in wages. They want double or triple the amount of wages for the next season. So yeah, you know how it goes down here in the non-league. We're probably going to have a new set of players. Maybe some will stay. Maybe some will, take a decent contract, but most of them will want 11, 12, 13, 14, even 1,500 in wages. It's not gonna happen. First highlight here. Record with a long throw. Here we go. Decent one. Decent. Allardyce, Friel. Keeping the pressure on them. Nah, we're going back now. Milo. Very narrow here, very narrow. Dobbs running wide, maybe? Record running. Okay, he came back from that long throw. Okay, that's okay. It's a decent first highlight. At least it's showing us that we are probably the better team. Hopefully. Coogan. He's not going to take that man on. They are, of course, better than the last couple of games we have played. Most of these players are definitely better than the average. Dobbs. Ooh, hello. 7 minutes in, and Dobbs is popping up at the front post. Love it. 1-0 up away from home versus Havant. Cannot say that I am anything but happy about that. Lovely. And again, record. No, it was Davy. Oh, whoops, sorry, Davy. The Masila, the Davy. Lovely stuff. Okay. Could be good. This could be good. I'm positive. I'm not going positive in mentality, but I'm positive here. Yeah. Go ahead, Mills. Bring it back. Yeah, record. Go ahead, Davy. Finding each other. Milo, Dobbs. All the way up to Mills. Come on, lad. Poor shot. But you know what? The movement, the attacking movement here. Love it. But that's how it's been all season. Record, Mills. Ooh, 2-0. He is finding the net. from a corner again, finally. Well, he did it a couple of... Was it last match, actually? Maybe it was last match. I don't know. I don't remember. Last match before that, he did actually do it as well. So there we go. Finding the form 2-0 up after 11 minutes. Yeah, that's how we like it. Okay, a highlight for them here. A cross. We haven't been too bad on crosses this season, not compared to last season. That was terrible. I mean, our fullback was just horrible. They never really marked their men. They never did well in jumping reach. I mean, Coogan, Rackett, Evans, all those fullbacks or wingbacks we have now, so much better. So much better than last season. So the culprit, definitely the culprit this season is our finishing. Not finishing our... not in this game. Oh, there we go. Well, it's not a corner, but it is a set piece. I'm not surprised. It seems to be... this seems to be how we are conceding. Like I said, 7 out of 10 times, either, you know, a corner or a free kick like this. Maybe even 8 out of 10, actually. So I'm not surprised. Actually, they are having the game. We are just getting lucky, it seems. Interesting. We haven't seen more than that one highlight from them, did we? No. Another highlight here for us, it seems. Decent. I'll take it. And the corner. Okay. I mean, we're still 1-2 up away from home here. And it was a free kick goal, so I'm not... Okay. Yeah, not the best highlight in the world, but you know what? I'm happy with this so far. I can't be anything but happy. Not too worried about corner goals and free kick goals. I can't do anything about them. I can't do anything about my set pieces. I've done absolutely the best I can. So yeah, there we go. Definitely they should have scored down here in this XG. That's but other than that, only small chances. Ours are a little bit bigger, but this looks fine to me. I don't want to change anything here. I just want to continue and tell them, I don't know, hands on hips. You can play without any pressure. I don't think I've ever taken this one. Should we try it? There we go. Okay, it worked. Okay, I don't think I've ever done that before. At least not in FM22, but it worked. So there we go. I'm probably going to take that again at some point. Record, Davy. This is not a highlight. It's start of the half highlight, which is not a real highlight. I mean, 9 out of 10 times it's not a highlight. Could be this time. We never know. It looks like a highlight now. No, that was not a highlight. It wasn't. That was just, yeah, what it was. But as you can see, we are, well, you can't see it now, but we are sitting so narrow with this kind of formation. And only the wingbacks, and that's why the wingbacks are doing so well, because they are the only... Ooh, this is some lovely football. Dobbs bringing it into Cooper. Oh, he should have scored. He should have scored, but it was blocked. Dobbs again, finding space. Milo, Davy. But yeah, we are so narrow that it is, of course, our wingbacks doing so well because they are finding space out wide. So they will often do the crosses. They will often have the assists. They will often be part of the final... important goal. Very, very important goal here. Wow. Wow, low strike. Was it from the edge of the box again here, I think? Yeah, just the edge. Actually, just inside the box, but still, lovely finish. Finally, a good finish. But yeah, again, we're not getting the goals. Well, we did get one of the goals inside the box. So, I can't complain too much. But yeah, that was, I mean, 1-3 up here. That's a big result for us. If we could manage to get this home, that's a very, very big result. Probably the best of the season. When you think about who we are playing here. Number 5 in the league. Yeah. And we haven't seen too many highlights from open play to them. So maybe one here. Yeah. Ooh, good block. Good block here from Mayunga, I think it was. No, Spencer Adams. Fair enough. Okay, corner. Good header away. I'm always worried about corners. That's where, like I said, it's where we are conceding. Corners and free kicks and stuff like that. Sometimes across as well. But more so than ever, the corners and the free kicks. Allardyce, Rickett. doing some magic? No. Allardyce, Davy. All of a sudden, we have... we will Tiki-taka through them. And there we go. Now it's coming. Friel, Cooper. Don't take the shot. Okay, it's not bad. What is their goalkeeper doing? Wow, that was interesting. That's the first time I've actually seen that kind of thing where they are just standing completely still and our striker just going for the ball. They just seemed struck by lightning or something. That's completely... that's a dangerous tackle, but we did manage to not get a yellow or anything. Coogan here. Okay, Davy, Friel, Mills, Coogan, going back into Friel, finding Cooper in the spaces. Oh, it is 1-4. Yes. Give me... That's 8 goals in 2 matches. Yes. Release. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, poor goalkeeping. I don't know what their goalkeeper are doing in this match. Honestly, that's piss poor. Normally, Cooper, he fucks it up, but not this time. Oh, man. We should probably... is there anyone Nagarit yet? Not really. They all seem to be pretty fit here at the end of the season. Or near the end of the season. Coogan with space. Could we get another goal? Could we get another goal? I'm not going to go back to any... cautious or anything. No, because we're just playing well. I don't want to do anything. That's a good ball in and okay, hitting the post. Pretty poor finishing there. Should have scored that goal. That's a big chance. That's a big chance here. Just pausing just to see further here if there is anyone I should probably take some of the important people out here because we want them for the next match and it is 68 minutes in now. So I think Dobbs. Maybe Mills. I'm also thinking Reckitt. Probably taking Reckitt off for Evans. Evans is also doing absolutely fine this season. I think just Reckitt is a little bit better. Just a tiny bit. My assistant doesn't agree with me, but you know what? I'm not I am using the star system, but not that much. Not that much. I'm more a manager, football manager. That looks at how they perform and I'm tempting to get my own kind of evaluation instead of the star system. I am using it, but very sparsely. What else? Are we gonna make a double sub here? Nah. Coogan is not doing too well. I might want to use him next. Let's. Since we brought off Reckitt, we might want to bring in a new, pretty good wingback with the crosses because Coogan is not that great with the crosses. He's like 6 or 7. So he's more aggressive. He's more defending. He's just average. Where Cropper is a little bit more attacking. He got 10 crossing, long throws 18, also a weapon, and probably overall Cropper is the better. Yeah, he is likely the best wingback of the two, but he hasn't really performed that well this season. 6.88 in the last 5. Not exactly great, but 7.05 in the average rating. That's also pretty low compared to many of the other players we have. So, yeah, he hasn't been really great, Cropper, but you know what? He's still a decent player, and definitely our wingbacks are doing pretty good overall. Okay, so the 2 wingbacks are out. Also, the 2 guys that's going to run the most. So, but I still think we should probably take Dobbs or Mills out so they're ready for the next match. I don't actually remember when the next match is. Long throw here from Cropper. That's another mistake. Why didn't he just take it down? Don't get it. Maybe he have a high boxing tendency. Something like that. Milovic up to Evans, finding space. Why are you not putting it in? I don't know. Davy. Milo. I think that was a shot. Yeah. That was probably blocked. Or just deflected. I don't know. Okay, 83 minutes. I'm going to make my last stop here doing the highlight because I don't really care if they score here. Spencer, oh, he's broken. We need to take him out. He would be absolutely great to have in the last match. And we do have Mayunga on here, so why not bring him on? Actually, switch them around here, Allardyce and Mayunga. Because Allardyce is right-footed and Mayunga is left-footed, so might as well. Wow. I mean, even if they do score here, it's still a pretty good game for us. Just scoring 4 goals against these guys. Lovely work. What is the stats actually? I didn't really... Oh yeah, we are again second half here. Absolutely brilliant. Whoa, hit the... Yeah, it hit the post. Hit the post. Okay. He tried to loop it over me, over Partington. Didn't work, but it was close to. It was very close. Okay, can we... Oh, that's a chance. That's a chance. Okay, we're letting a goal in from open play. Don't like it. I don't like it. Is it a through ball? No, it's just lovely passing, lovely direct play. And yeah, maybe Allardyce should have done better, or maybe my youngest should have done better. I don't care, as long as we win this one. I don't really care too much. Okay, maybe a last highlight here. Cooper, oh god, maybe it's gonna go their way. If they score here, then oh my god, another through ball. Oh, lovely tackle there. Can't complain about that one. Could be dangerous, could lead to, you know, penalties, doing something like that. But in this case, he did really well. But yeah, it is dangerous to do it. Oh, they are just coming in here near the end. We had most of the second half, but fuck. Come on, game. Come on, please. Go defensive here. 3 minutes overtime. Too many... Okay, 2 conceded from open play. That's not... But it is a cross. But yeah, still it's open play. Terrible defending. No, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Low cross in. Oh, come... Oh, you don't do... Oh, no, don't do this to me. Good. Oh, Mills, hello. Go to the... Good. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. That was a little bit too exciting here near the end. They really came in. They probably went on... I think they made a mistake not playing us more aggressively. I think they could easily have scored more goals if they did that. But there we go. 3 points. 3 very, very, very important points. But this was the easiest of the 3 games. So yeah, let's get out of this. Right, so Billericay at home, and they are sitting 3rd in the league here. And I'm not going to show you this as a live. We're just going to go really quickly through it with the goals and get to the very big match against Dorking. Effing yes! Oh, great long shot. Wide free kick here from Record finding Dobbs. I mean, this man is on fire right now, and this is only 9 minutes in, and we are in front. Yes! Against number 3 in the league here. That's very, very important. Man, I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. But yeah, of course, it didn't last long. And would you have it, another free kick wide as well. And yeah, it's all even again. And this is just 3 minutes later. Of course it is. Oh, God. This feels pretty much like a copy-paste from the last match. Mills with a header from a corner. 15 minutes in. So just a couple minutes after the second goal. Here we go. 2-1 up again. Absolutely brilliant first half by us. Yeah, only highlight for them was that free kick. And yeah, we were sitting on the entire game here. Exactly how we like it. Killing it with possession-style football. Well, more of that in second half, and I think I would call us title contenders if we could get this over the... if we could get home here with a win, I think we were title contenders. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. Destructive football. Anti-football almost. Look at those stats. Not a single shot on target in second half from them. I think, no highlights. I don't think there was a highlight for them. Another 3 points against the top 5. Well, yeah, title contenders right here. Title contenders, especially the way we did it. This is, maybe it's paying off now with playing many of the same 11 and also being very consistent with our tactic this season. Maybe it's paying off right here. Well, here we are, boys. Dorking away from home. Oh god, we are, after those couple of matches here, we are top of the league again. Dorking slipped up with a draw in the game we played. Who did we play? Haven't. Yeah, they actually draw someone. I don't know who. I haven't looked. But they did win the last match. So 2 points behind us. And Ipsfleet, oh yeah, they are closing in. They are closing in now. So we can't slip up here. I mean, slipping up. A draw would be a very, very good result here. Let's be honest. A draw would be absolutely brilliant. Same 11. I'm not gonna change anything. I actually think Allardyce might be a little bit better than Mayunga as well. I think Mayunga have had a little bit too many, worrying kind of things happening in the air. I think Allardyce is a little bit better in the air, and I think it's important to have someone who is just decent in the air. So that's who. Well, not. It's exactly. We're gonna no. I'm gonna go Mills target forward. Yeah, Cooper. Well, that's the one we could probably take out. 6.6. But he is running so. I don't know. I mean, it's not great with either of them. But I think let's get Obi in there. Let's stick Obi in there, and we're of course gonna go balanced. And no matter what happens, if I'm getting 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes, I'm just gonna let them play. I'm not going to do anything. Sometimes it's best just to let it play out. And I think the boys are playing really well right now. Let them play. Even if we get behind in the first 10 minutes, like I say, let them play. I think we could get back in the second half anyway. So here we go. It's big game. I mean, if we win this, it's not home. We're not home yet. We could bottle it. But, well, then we're looking good. And we are live. Here we go. Oh, man. This is exciting. Man, we are favorite. What? Okay, well, we're favorites, boys. Hopefully we can live up to that. We are doing well. We are on a good run, so let's keep that up, shall we? No gesture, just say that. Oh, seems to be working okay. Again, Partington nervous. Okay, not his form, but his morale is going down. I have no idea why. He must be upset about something. Oh yeah, a couple of episodes ago, he came to me and he was mad about something, and then I told him, bugger off. I guess he's still mad about that. Mills, Cropper. Is this a highlight? No, it's not a highlight. Maybe it is now because of the long throw. Could be. It is. This is a highlight. No, it's not a highlight. Okay, fair enough. It looked like a highlight for a minute there. It does seem like they are in... Not really. Okay, we are in control. Okay, good. Like to see it. Even against the best team in the league, except from us maybe. We are still in control. Good play here. Friel back to Spencer Adams. Good. Going all the way back into Milovic. That's fine. Finding room over here. That's a great ball up to Obi. He can run into space here, bringing it back to Rekard, who is going to cross it, of course. Yes, into Dobbs. Decent. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, not the best hitter in the world, but you know what? I'll take it. Uh-oh. Free kicks. Okay. Strange. So that's not the highlight. Let's see what is the highlight. At least we have the ball right now, but I'm worried about maybe losing it high up the pitch here. Or, on our midfield. Okay, good. Mills turning really well. Back to Spencer. Don't lose it. Don't you lose it. This looks like a goal opportunity, doesn't it? Like that kind of highlight. You can feel it. You can almost feel it, right? Rekard. Oh, that's a lovely ball over to Rekard. And see if we can find Mills. Oh, it's a great hitter. It's a really good goalkeeping right there. And a great hitter by Mills. Went for the corner. And that goalkeeper went down like... it was no one's business. Okay. Can't complain about that. Cropper. You have room. Okay, Friel coming down to pick it up. Over to Davey. Where is he going to go? Rekard, there's no room over here. No room. Go back. Yes, good. Allardyce. Take your time, mate. We got time. Like I said, a draw here would also be okay. We are away from home against number 2 in the league. I wouldn't mind a draw. But if we could find a narrow win, I mean, that would just... I'm not going to say we're going to win the title then, because there's still 10 games left? Nah, maybe not 10. 8? I don't know. Quite a few. 7 or 8, 9 games or something like that. I actually don't know. But quite a few. Obi, completely open here. Great goalkeeping again from their guy Scott here. Can't complain again. It looked good. It looked good. And we're definitely the better team away from home. So whatever we have done, it works. If it's the consistency of playing the same tactic, maybe. Is it... playing the same 11, maybe. Is it the new things? Whoa, that was a bit lucky. He could have gone further into our box here without shooting. Or maybe it's the tactical. That's disappointing. Oh, it's offside. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, maybe it's the tactical choice of putting on, what was it? Dribble less, or maybe do we play like? I have forgotten if we have. No, it's just dribble less. We don't have be more expensive. Just dribble less. Maybe that's enough, and just the consistency of that, playing with more passes, just strictly playing for more passes. Maybe that's it, or maybe it's just luck. Who knows? I'll take it anyway. At least it's looking good. Halftime, we have the better options or better chances. They had that disallowed goal. Yeah, I go out and play again. I mean, we're away from home. We're doing absolutely fine here. Absolutely fine. I'm proud of everyone's effort to, so far, keep going and we can win this. Exactly. Yeah, keep going. One more of these half and sure, I'll take the 1 point. And we're still going to be 2 points ahead of them. Not that means we're going to win the league, because like I said, there are still 8 games or so left. So, yeah. Actually, I think it... Nah, not yet. We're not going to look at results just yet. Next episode, we're going to look at probably, if we're still in it. Ooh, that's a lovely ball up to Davey. He's home free here, please. Got blocked, actually. He got home. That left back, or right back, actually it is. He came home and blocked it. Racket with the cross. Can he find Mills? Almost a header here. Oh, well, it was a header, but almost going in. Oh, they're playing that 5 at the back here, and all with a defensive midfielder. That's probably why we are controlling it quite easily. I mean, we're not that much in control compared to many of the other games, but still, we're doing fine. 63 minutes, and is anyone getting really knackered? Yeah, Mills is. Can't take Mills off here. Can't take him off. He's the one gonna score a goal, if anyone. Oh, that's a good ball out to Racket. First time it into Mills. Maybe you should have taken it down and run further into the box or down the line. But okay, Racket. See, he's probably gonna go back. No, he's gonna take his man. No, he's going back to Davey. Okay. Oh, that's a good ball into Friel, and he's gonna take the long shot. Not a bad one, actually. Not a bad one. Usually, when Friel is taking a long shot, it's gonna be dangerous for some reason. And yeah, why not? Ping pong. Close. I mean, we're definitely looking like the team that's gonna score, if anyone. I think I want Racket off because he could be important next game as well. And Evans is far good enough to come in and do something. Mills, I think I'm gonna let him be in there, actually. I think Davey could come off, maybe. Or Cooper. Cooper could play that Masila role, for sure. So I think we're gonna take him off. And that's about it for now. I don't want to change the formation. I don't want to change anything. Just, getting out some of them that we want to have with us next game. And also maybe some fresh faces that could do something. Cooper doing fine here, example. So... that's not the best pass from Mills, but okay. Let's see what Cooper's gonna up. Oh, hello. That's some great dribbles. Not that we like him to do it. Dobbs, decent header. I mean, we're definitely the better team, for sure. I'm just pausing it here. I'm still not gonna tell Mills out. I'm gonna risk him. Kind of. I'm thinking about taking Spencer off because you do have a yellow here. I actually don't often use this line down here. I normally go into tactic, but for some reason, just this game, I've found it reasonable to use it. Let's do that, but actually, let's just go in here because I know. And you know what? One thing I would really like this game to be able to do is make tactical choices on this page out here, right here. If I could move them around, even sub them out for someone, I would love that these tables would actually work that way, but they never have. But I would love that because then I don't need to click this tactical sub button and get into a new interface. It would be likely. It would just be. I would just be happy about this working out here as it probably should do. And why not? So 88 minutes in, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. It's a draw. I think this is not a highlight. It's just the end of the game highlight. That I don't know why we still see this. Again, SI, please remove it. It's pointless, isn't it? So there we go. A draw. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm very happy about that result. And we're definitely looking like a team that could go on a run here at the end of the season. And if we can do that, and we could beat most of the teams left, let's get out here and actually look at the table. Yeah, Ipsfleet is coming up to us. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. They are moving up. They are 5 points behind us now. I'm worried about them. Bilriki, oh yeah, they're slipping up. Haven't slipping up. Eastbourne Borough also slipping up. Sloth, they're moving into the playoffs now. Interesting. Okay. Well, definitely title contenders. But I think it's going to be a three horse race here against Dorking and Ipsfleet for us. But maybe Dorking is going to slip up now. They are not in the best form. But yeah, Ipsfleet, like always, they're going to be up there. So I think we should take a look at the schedule here and see how many games is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quite a lot. There's a lot of points to secure. Dover, Hemel Hempstead, Mathieu, Oxford. Big game against Ipsfleet. I would like to come back for that one. You know what? We are going to come back for that one because it's after 4 games. But yeah, that's probably where the title is going to be won or lost. That's at least my thought process here. Then we got St Albans after that, Welling, Braintree, and Eastbourne Borough. The last game is also going to be a tricky one, especially away from home. But this one against Ipsfleet, that's the big boy. That's the big boy game. But still, we still need to... I would say we probably need to win all 4 of them. At least 3 out of... If we can win 3 out of 4 and get a draw away from home against Hemmelstead, now we should win that. We should win all... We should just win them. 4 games, win, and this one, then we can maybe afford to draw the Ipsfleet game. Because Ipsfleet is going to come up there. We know it, and we can't slip up here. They're going to take it otherwise. I know it. I can have that feeling. I have that feeling now that Ipsfleet, they're gonna get up there now. So exciting times here at the end of the season, or close to the end of the season. So next game, Ipsfleet, here we come. I hope you really enjoyed this, because it was look at this form. Look at this form since the Concord game. You know what? That's not a bad form. Even, I mean, yeah, it's not great to see these draws against some weak teams, but overall, if we take a look at the overall, I mean, we have lost 1 game in how many, 15 games? I can't really complain too much about it, can I? Yeah, there are 5 draws in there, but maybe it's gonna be enough to win the title here. Maybe, just maybe, we got it. Maybe. Let's find out. Let's find out in the next episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you for that Ipsfleet game.